Let's attack. Let's take command. Okay, it turns out this map is pretty awful because there's a ton of friggin' nebulas in the way, and I need to close the distance because of my graviton guns. They're better at short range. So I don't want to go through those nebulas though, because yeah, my shields won't work. I'm gonna try and come round then. Hopefully they won't have the distance to actually strike me. I'm guessing they might. Right, they're going for the destroyers. Longer the distance though, the less likely they're gonna do well. Right, looks like point defense worked. Okay, let's actually come up here a bit. Let's have the cruiser take out those. Is it on its own? Right, I hope that doesn't have MIRVs. It might. Yeah, they were MIRV missiles, so they just wrecked it. Pretty sure they were, unless all my point defense ran out. Let's pull this back then. So regen the shields. Okay. Those. Don't want them that far forward. Why are they up here? I don't even know. Stick on sniper roll. Try to at least. Let's halt. Okay. You know what? Let's have that go after that. Okay. Let's pull this back. I think his shield just came back up. Let's go after that. Let's have that, go after that. Oh wow. Whoa. They just rammed it, did they? That's... never seen that happen before. I've never even tried the ram feature. Just took out a cruiser of mine. Bastards. Okay, that destroyer is not looking too good either. Those cruisers are expensive. Couldn't afford to lose that. Right, well that was going fine, and all of a sudden, it wasn't going fine. Even lost half damage on that. Right, not good. That's a bit of a setback. Okay, Sakura finished after all then. Right, probably will be able to destroy that. And I was going to attack that, but with the starbase. Still might do, but losing that cruiser, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's end the turn. I'm, yeah, pretty gutted about losing that actually. I got a leader on it as well, I need to move them. I do have another cruiser being built and coming in soon, but can't afford to lose cruisers. Okay. Right, another destroyer coming down there. I really hope they don't have any ideas. We do have non-aggression with them. Space Factory, finished an outpost. Right, let's bring that down there. Okay. If humans get any ideas, then, well, at least have a tiny bit of defense up there. Yeah, so that's really friggin' damage. Got engines coming next turn. What's that? There's a Lyran fleet there. Nolan cruiser there, which doesn't look like it's got many weapons. I think it stayed there. Do I want to buy that geosynchronous this turn? 960? Probably not. I don't have an awful lot of money. Maybe next turn. Yeah, I'm going to take out that world then. This turn. I'm weary of attacking that starbase now because cruiser would have been so useful against it because it's got so much shields. It could have dealt with it. If they got a missile base there as well, which, well, 9390 it says, and my chances look great, but I'm concerned I would lose a ship or more. What's that up there? Okay. Right. Wishing I did an automated on that. I would have not lost the cruise on the automated one, I think. Let's attack this turn then. Bit of an issue now that I lack bombs. I could have maybe done with upgrading one of the frigates to a bomber, but yeah, let's take this out. Okay. So I'll wipe that next turn, attack that turn after perhaps, depending on what happens. Okay. I can stay there and repair still. That new cruise is 3 turns away and it'll have the new engines. I'm going to go for the jump gate because I really need it now. Desperately. One down there, one over there, maybe if I take that. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay. The other AIs will see me more being... Yeah, I'll be more vulnerable to them now, so they may be thinking more about declaring war on me. Nolam's just lost their cruiser to the Illyrians, which is good, frankly. Threatening fleet, supposedly. Right, haven't really looked up here. What humans got? Yeah, a bit worrying all these fleets up here. Okay, pirate fleet over there. Research this turn.
Even without me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
Right, so we got the antimatter drive. I need to update my blueprints, which I'll do in a bit.
Controller, our labs are staffed and ready to start researching. What should we focus on?
I actually need to save money up to upgrade my ships, don't I? Let's view the tech tree. Let's pick up gravity fields next then for the jump gates. I've actually got about to have 4 factories, which I'll use to make them in a bit. And then I'll be coming down here, pick up that pollution building, which is important. Yeah, just going for production stuff basically, because I need to get stuff out quicker. Bigger fleet. Right. And yeah, I'm going to take a minute out then to update that and my blueprints. Okay, here is the updated blueprints this turn. So basically the only major change is adding on the antimatter drive, so they now will go faster, these ships, once I upgrade them or make them. This ship actually had some room to stick on some new bombs, and I had to stick on one old bomb because it didn't quite have enough space. That's got the new engine as well, and also that has a new engine. And that's about it. I think the beam defense might be linked to the engine. Oh, that's interesting. Beam attack. Ah, that's interesting. I hadn't even known that some of this tooltips existed, which I'll have to read down a bit. Okay, right. Fleet detail down here. Let's keep that there still. Oh, I want to buy this geosynchronous warehouse. So what this does, it will give me 20% cost off anything bought in future. It's very expensive though, but I tend to buy a lot of stuff there. Probably, so it'll be worthwhile, hopefully. And that fleet, let's keep on bombing this. Hopefully I can wipe it out this turn. No, right, that's not good. I'm kind of thinking of bringing that fleet back around there anyway, perhaps. I need to upgrade them, don't I, still? Which I need money for. I need more transports. Yeah, I really don't want to take on a starbase without a cruiser, because I really think I would lose 2 or 3 destroyers potentially. I'm really worried about that. Let's put a destroyer up there. And I'm probably over worrying perhaps, but I'm not sure. There's a cruiser coming soon anyway. Alright, let's end turn. So I'm gonna start to buy transports there. Right, luckily the dark. Oh, what? Yeah, the Daleks did colonize that. Okay, that sucks. Might not be a good idea for me to make outposts down here then. Got a factory built there, which is gonna do that. Right, I got a colony ship there waiting to recolonize that once I've bombed it out. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute then to update my build list. Okay, here is the updated build list for the turn. On Mentor Prime, I'm actually focusing more on science, slowly getting out a colony ship. I've got another colony ship about to be completed there, and I actually completed one this turn as well. I'm going to start buying some transports on this GOI system, so that's 308. Yeah, so I'm making a tiny bit of money now, if I'm buying one of those every turn, but yeah, not an awful lot, is it? This situation's a real pain in the ass, but there's not much I can do about it. We have a non-aggression with them, so they shouldn't go for me in theory, but yeah, that's probably not going to help us, the fact that we're in the same system. I can't really do anything about it for the time being. I'm not going to be able to for a while. Right, so I got bits of movement left this turn. That destroyer, I guess let's make sure of this and wipe this out. Right, finally. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do with this fleet then, since I'm wary of that starbase, I'm going to come down here. I'll join that fleet with a fleet of transports to come in there. Take probably both of those and upgrade my fleet on that system. I could do with getting a factory over there where I will hopefully be able to make a jump gate, and once I've got a jump gate there, then I can use it to branch out and take the rest of the Sacra systems, and after taking all of those we can think about going for someone else. Right, so this space factory, which, well, I can still break it down here. Let's do so. Probably make an outpost there, but not sure it'd be a good idea to outpost both of those. That would cause friction if they can't get to the colony, I would imagine. That can stay there for the time being. Right. Yeah, really don't like that situation. There's a colony ship here. Now, if we take a look in my planets that I flagged, these are pretty much all of the ones within my systems I've already colonized. It's hard to colonize elsewhere currently. I'm going to colonize the low worlds. They're rubbish, but I can get star bases on them, which is the key thing. And it's not like there's amazing systems elsewhere, is it? They're all radiated or toxic. And I don't have to buy gravity generators, which should be good. So there's one Audax Prime. Yeah, there was a good low planet down here, wasn't there? But I can't get it anymore. I was going to colonize that soon. Right, so that's what I'm going to colonize. Barely worthwhile, but command points, starbase. That's the key thing. Colonize. I've got a good governor in that system as well, which would give it extra money. Okay, so what first? Oh, cross prospecting, I think. Okay. Tempted to buy that, but yeah, I just lack the money. It's not really important, is it? I just might buy the starbase later on and not buy anything else. I could do again some population on there though. I was going to make a transport. Let's instead get out one of those here. And yeah, I guess I'll stick that across. Okay, am I forgetting anything now this turn? I don't think I am, so let's end the turn. Okay.
A little friendly barter will help both our races thrive, don't you think?
That. You know what? I really don't want to turn this guy down at the moment because we are a bit on the weak side. that is a tech that I'm not going to be able to get for quite a while as well. It's an Empire unique. Do you have to build it on a capital? I haven't even got the capital building at the moment. After the Mentor was bombed. Yeah, that's... I'm going to accept that. Because I don't want to low relations at the moment.
Excellent. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. So I'm going to have to figure out... Ooh. Hope that's not one of my colonies. Leader level up. Excellent. More Empire credits. Where the hell is Thok? Okay, well, I was planning on coming over there with my fleet. Looks like there might not be anything left there when we get over there. Pretty strong the Antares fleets at this stage. So we got that new tech. Now where can I make it is a question. Let's have a look on my best worlds. Can I make that here? No, I don't think I can. I don't think it's showing up. I think you have to get the capital in. Now I'm actually thinking of maybe not sticking my capital on here, which I was originally, because the morale guy is here. Once he levels up, the morale is going to be near to perfect anyway, so I might stick it on here, I'm thinking. Which is also another huge world, crazy population. Capital would be pretty decent there. I can stick that espionage building there then. Okay, let's do the automated movement this turn. Now the thing is, if I were to attack that scout with that cruiser, it would use up all of its movement, wouldn't it? Is it worth killing a scout for that? Or getting it down here a bit quicker? I think it's more worthwhile getting down here. Actually, that is still 3 turns even with these new engines, which sucks, so that doesn't really improve things. Yeah, I want to get it down here quick, so let's bring that down there. Okay, I am going to take a minute out then to update the build list. Okay, build list for the turn. I'm getting in another cruiser, and I also bought another troop transport this turn, so that's how things are looking. I've got bits of movement to do. Yeah, this fleet I'm going to bring around here then, join up with the transports that I'm going to be purchasing. Expecting that to come down and recolonize. Could leave a ship there. I'm actually tempted to. May do. Might leave a frigate or something. Right. That troop transport, I'm going to move to there. I'm worried that that's a temptation for them to attack it. But, well, I've got to move them out. That colony ship, there's a low grav world over here, so that's what I'm going for next. Crap, but yeah, starbase. Destroyer, that can stay there, and that is it for the turn. Okay, let's end the turn. So in 8 turns time, my trades run out again.
I suggest you consider this offer carefully.
To save up for
We
that.
are friends, after all.
Let's turn that down. Risky.
I should know better than trying to teach you new tricks.
I wonder if they would colonize in your systems if you gave them that. It's possible. Well, we've seen it can happen under certain circumstances. Right. Right, they're closing in 3 turns away by the looks of it. I can barely see that. I'm not sure it'll show up on YouTube. Let's do the automated movement. Okay. Right. I am going to take a minute out then to update this. Okay, build list updated for the turn. Getting that capital building on Audax 2, like I mentioned earlier, that huge planet. I bought another transport on Goi 2. And yeah, that's how things look overall. I got bits of movement left, so let's get going. That transport can come over here. The Sakra actually look like they're rebuilding their fleet up a tiny bit here. They've got a cruiser coming down. Yeah, it looks half decent. Couple of destroyers there, another couple there, another one there. Hopefully, what they'll do is try and defend against the Antares and get wiped out. That would be great if that happens. I'm still going to bring my fleet over here, but it's, yeah, questionable if it's enough actually at the moment. Let's bring that down. Oh, I actually meant to take a frigate out to bomb that, and I forgot. I'll have to do that next turn, I guess. Right, that space factory finished the outpost this turn. Did I start on that? Let's finish that then. Okay. And what else? That was made. That can come there and unload. Okay. Well, that's not too useful, is it? I could really do with buying some stuff here. Right. And that troop transport can come up. Let's put that on guard. Okay, that's it for the turn, I believe. Right. It's the current state of things, if you're wondering. Send turn. Scout over there. Right, they've reached the system. I came down there instead of there. Yeah, why the AI does certain things, yeah, I can't figure it out. I mean, I probably wouldn't defend that if I were the Sakura, because they would, yeah, they're not going to be able to defend that. I would probably get a radiation shield bought on there. That's what I would do to counter it. Later on, that's what I'm going to have to do. How many bombs does this fleet have? Only 5 bombs actually, so it's really probably not going to take out that system unless it's incredibly weak. Okay, let's get the movement done for the turn. Looks like I finished a factory outpost there. There's a threatening fleet at colony. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. So definitely need a frigate back up here. Right, so hopefully they don't go building something or getting these down here. Right, what I'm going to do now then is take a minute out, update that. Okay, here is the build list for the turn. Once again, I've bought a troop transport on Goi. Nothing really interesting apart from that going on. And yeah, I've got bits of movement left, so let's do that. This civil transport I'm going to need down here in a bit, so let's get that over there. Okay. That factory's completed the outpost. I could bring it up to there, couldn't I? Well, it's going to be complete soon. To be honest, there's not an awful lot I can do with the factories. I need to just move them into positions where I can build jump gates in a minute, I think. So let's bring it up there. Definitely want a jump gate in that system. I've realised that there's not much point in building an outpost there. I want a jump gate in that system, and that's really the only place I can put it without... Well, actually, if I could put it there or there. Other people would, well, the Dalek would be able to exit it, unlike the situation if I built an outpost. Yeah, so I'll make an outpost here, then I'll make a jump gate in one of those places. Okay, and what next then? If I see them with a factory build an outpost here, yeah, that'll be a situation. This troop transport, yeah, I'm gonna bring this fleet over here, but I'm not sure I've got enough really, to be honest. Troop transport come over there. That can come over there. I moved one up already, and I think that's it for the turn. Don't have any ships elsewhere, do I? No, it's coming down. Okay, right, next turn. They would do me a massive favour if they took a ton of their ships out here. 2 turns away, hopefully they move on to it, blows them up. Okay. Well, they've moved that back for some reason. Who knows why? That's great. Because that was a lot of their ships. They've got a couple of... Well, forget a destroyer and an outpost there. Destroyed there. Destroyed there. That can get destroyed by that, hopefully next turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to move in this turn and attack that. I don't believe my fleet will be at risk to those guys. Hope not, anyway. Let's do the automated movements. There's population growth on there. Need to get the Marines in, followed by Starbase, of course. Yeah, that'll do. And that grew. That's actually stopped, which means I could get rid of the alien center here, save myself some money. Okay. And robot miners are coming in. Slight bit of growth, that's fine. Troop transport completed over here. How many have I got? I think I bought 4 now. I'm not going to buy any more. I want to buy that soon, but yeah, I think I'm going to save up. Well, it's 5 turns until the trade thing comes in. I think I'll save up for next 5 turns. I might buy 1 more transport. Yeah, you know what? Let's do so. Okay. Stick that on the list. 8. Right, last one for the time being. These can continue coming over there. Okay. Right. There's a colony ship there. 2 frigates. Should I suicide that to take out the colony ship, knowing that they're going to get attacked by that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's not that expensive to make. It's an old design anyway. Okay. If I can retreat, obviously, I'll try to next turn, but I'm expecting to get attacked and lose that. How long for this cruiser now? 4 turns. I could really do with that. Got another one being made, of course. I really would like to get my money up to the point where I could make cruisers. I mean, that place would be a great place to make them. There's another shipbuilding thing which reduces the cost of buying cruisers, but you need a lot of money to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna get the production to make the bigger ships. I imagine I'll be able to with extra buildings later on. Okay, so I'll leave the troop transports there first of all, but I'm gonna move in this fleet. I've got to be careful. I think I've got a leader that I haven't replaced as well, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty bad. It's Empire Research as well. I really should have replaced her sooner. Let's assign her to cruiser, wherever it is. Select ship. Okay. Let's bring this fleet in. Yeah, looks like you can see the victory chances there. Very good. Could lose ships here though. Right, let's attack. I am building 1 destroyer on one of my colonies, but I could probably do with some more if I can. If I haven't got the production to make cruisers on most places. Right, let's take command.